Good afternoon from Culmstock Wheels, the classic car show here in Culmstock, where hundreds of cars dating back through the decades are here, and hundreds of people have come through the gate to see them and to help raise money for the NSPCC. The show was back after being cancelled thanks to 4 years of poor weather, and it didn't disappoint, with nearly 300 vehicles on show, including motorbikes, military vehicles and tractors. Nobody had dialed 999 here, as each different type of motor had their own turn in the spotlight, with a parade around the main arena to show off their horns and, in this case, bells and sirens.
Where of course it's still moving and people taking such a pride in these vehicles. Also nice to hear about the connection between the people the vehicle are driving and, in one case, the person and the vehicle behind it.
As well as the cars, other groups took centre stage, including belly dancers and the Wellington Majorettes.
Car number 176, your windscreen wiper has decided to do its own thing, and the concern is that we're eventually going to...
Organisers of the show have been promoting the event for several weeks to make sure everyone knew it was returning.
Well, we started probably about 3 months ago, taking leaflets around to other shows and getting everybody together that way, really. But I say a lot of people have been before, so it's the same old faces. So everybody's pleased to have the show back in Culmstock where it belongs.
With the weather being a bit of an issue in the past couple of years, was it a bit of a worry this year?
No, because every time we've done the show in the last 15 years, we've also had really reasonable weather. We've had 1 day of rain, but 9 times out of 10 it's been fine, so the weather doesn't worry us.
Oh, it's fantastic to be back here. I thought I could just move on and leave the show, but it proved too difficult, really. So started the show up in 1991, so I suppose it's in all of our blood, really. But no, it's fantastic to get the show back. Really, really delighted.
And with it not being on for the past 4 years, did you have to sort of think about how to organise it again, or was it still quite fresh in the memory?
No, I mean, yes, it was fresh in the mind, but it's like starting from scratch, really, because we had none of the addresses for the vehicle owners, none of the addresses for the trade owners, so we had to start right from scratch. A lot of hard work from myself and all the volunteers that have helped today.
The car show is one of the biggest in the region and drew enthusiasts from across the southwest to meet up with their own groups and to share stories with other classic car owners.
It's extremely important. Two reasons. One is we are great believers in supporting charities, especially the NSPCC. We were very disappointed it was been cancelled for the past few years, and also for us to get together from North Cornwall and South Devon and other areas is extremely tricky. So this is an ideal location for us, without a shadow of a doubt.
And what has the interest been like from people here today at the show?
Well, I think the Cobra is an iconic 60s sports car. They're very powerful cars, so people always express a lot of interest in these. They're the typical 60s muscle car.
So does it feel with like a bit of pride to have one of them and to be able to show them?
Every boy has to have a toy.
Well, we're very proud of our minis because they're an iconic British piece of kit, you know. And here, this show, Culmstock today, which we've not been to before because it was cancelled the last 2 years because of weather, I've never seen such a fabulous variety of machinery as there is here. I've been going round to shows photographing stuff, and of course as old people we're very interested in old vehicles as well, and all kinds of makes of stuff, and there's some really classy things here today and big enthusiasm, and of course everybody wants to talk all the time about their cars, so it's great. I have a lovely time.
And businesses such as Tim Lang Restoration Centre also benefited from making their services known and answering questions from potential customers.
It's important to show local people well, the whole range of the area, because people actually travel into the area to come to shows like this. Obviously various clubs come here anyway. So there's a massive interest on all sorts of vehicles, and as a restoration centre we're involved with restoring all makes and models of cars. So it's nice to be able to show the variation of the vehicles we have here and the various stages of works that we're able to do, the qualities of work that we're able to do for cars.
The NSPCC had hoped to raise £5,000 from the day to help Childline's Child Voice Appeal, which was launched in 2008, so that more cries for help can be answered. But today they smashed that target by raising over £10,000. A great way to get the Culmstock Wheels and these classic cars on the road again. Lewis Clark for Lewis News at Culmstock.